Imagine flying anywhere in the world for $100 at supersonic speeds. On this bad boy beast of a plane, bad boy, bad girl. Ooh, I like that one sounding better even more. Bad girl over a plane. Just look at this thing. This new company wants to bring back Concorde-like air travel to our skies for the first time in 20 years because Concorde, when it went bankrupt or whatever the reason was, the company went out of business. That was about 20 years ago. And this company wants to bring it back and then some with ridiculously low fare rates. So let's talk about this right now, guys. This is from an interesting little article from this website right here. And the Supersonic jet company aims to fly anywhere in the world in just 4 hours for just $100. Guys, if you're new here, we have two different YouTube channels, Channel 2 and Channel 1. You're currently on Channel 2, but Channel 1 is where we do travel vlogs every now and then. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Tallboy Gareth. Of course, I am Tallboy Gareth right here. We're putting that on too early. We usually put that on a bit later. But anyway, going to the start. So the Supersonic, pew, Supersonic, I just like saying that really weirdly. The Supersonic plane that they have unveiled happens to be 3 times faster than widely used commercial planes. Now, it would be a cheap and quick flight to anywhere in the world with aims to cover any distance in a span of 4 hours or less, just for a fraction of a price which stands at $100. Wow, right? So the company, I think, is called Boom Supersonic. Boom Supersonic! Boom! Boom Supersonic! Yeah, man, what's going on? I'm a little weird, you know, but hey, let's continue. I just like saying it for some reason. It's got my mentality in place now. Boom Supersonic comes reviving the supersonic dream that died with Concorde's retirement almost 20 years ago, which at the time seemed like an outrageous fantasy. The founder of the company developing the supersonic jet, Blake Scholl, Supersonic Scholl wants to get the aircraft in the air by 2026. It was the first company out of a new batch vying to bring back supersonic jets to roll out an actual demonstrator aircraft in the form of the XB-1. Wow, is this the XB-1? So either we fail or we change the world, said Scholl to CNN over a video call from the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. You know that city is so high. They're so high up, everybody. They're so high up. They're 1 mile high up, and they just get high up in the mile high up city. I'm a little weird today, but you know, when am I not? Let's continue. I'm basically saying that Denver does drugs, marijuana. Okay, if anyone doesn't know. There we go. Let's continue. The commercially flying aircraft as we know it today, as we know the aircraft today, hasn't transformed much from the tech that was introduced in the jet age of the 50s and 60s, and the developers of the Boom Supersonic aims at changing that. Now, the barrier of the time is what keeps us apart. We believe it's deeply important to break the time barrier, more so than the sound barrier. Well, you'd need to break the sound barrier in order to break the time barrier, wouldn't you? Otherwise, you're just going slow. You're basically a tortoise. I don't know, is that right? So Overtune will focus on more than 500 primarily transoceanic routes, along with the aircraft's Mach 2.2 speeds that will account for twice as much speed as today's subsonic commercial jets. I mean, look at the thing. It's beautiful, right? If I was an aviator buff, I'm more of a train buff, as you guys can see. I've got like a steam train sign, steam train-ish looking sign behind me. Tallboy Gareth, at Tallboy Gareth, by the way. But yes, if I was an aviator hobbyist, I'd be loving that right now. It does look kind of beautiful, doesn't it? Breaking the time barrier could be life-changing, says Scholl, whatever his name is. It changes where we can, where we can have a vacation pretty much. It changes where we can do business, changes you can fall in love with or you can be, be close to. All right then. All right. So the boom supersonic development and taking it to the air brings along environmental sustainability, as it would play its role in cutting down the carbon emissions and would have a larger impact in sustaining the environment if the commercial flights get recognized with the tech. We see ourselves as picking up where Concorde left off and fixing the most important things, which are economic, environmental sustainability, says Skull, Skull. This poor guy. I don't mean to interrupt the pronouncement of your name, but Skull. We're almost finished, everybody. There he goes. So Skull sees the boom supersonic flights would be a success if they are easily accessible. Hence aims at keeping the price similar to the business class tickets prices. Now, unlike the Concorde that was charging $20,000 in today's world, terrible. So that's not traveling. That's like a thing that you might hope to do once in a lifetime, says Skull, before adding versus where we want to get, which is anywhere in the world for just for $100 kind of thing. So there you go. I've watched the actual interview on the actual CNN thing. Interesting little interview. If you guys want to go watch it, I may or may not leave a link down below if I can be bothered, to be honest. But hey guys, give us a like, subscribe, because we are making daily videos on this channel, channel 2, and we are on channel 1 making fortnightly travel films. The glasses have officially come on now. I love you guys. I've been Tall. My name's Gareth, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.